I'm Anna, one of the teachers at Virtual Woodwind Academy, and today I'm going to be going through 3 quick tips to help when you feel like you're really out of tune on the clarinet. So just 3 suggestions that you can kind of mentally make a checklist to go through if you're like, why am I feeling like I'm not in tune with myself or the band I'm playing in, and just how to fix it. So the first thing that you want to check is your tongue position. So we want to be thinking E or when we're playing clarinet, and make sure that it's not dropping too low, because that usually gets the pitch to become flat. So I'm going to give an example of a sound. I'm just going to play a scale with an example of a good tongue position. So I was thinking E, and then I'm going to think ah, which is more like saxophone, which really lowers the tongue back here, and we're going to see how that actually flattens the pitch. And it makes the sound kind of spread. So the first thing to check is that your tongue position is thinking that E or and that should kind of stay the same across all your registers. The second thing I like to do is I like to tune with a drone. So it's one thing to have a tuner on and be seen if you're sharp or flat or out of tune, but actually hearing it is another thing, and I think that's the most helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting on a B-flat concert drone, which is just a recurring pitch, and I'm going to be playing my C octaves and seeing if I can get each one of those really in tune and what the tendencies are. So here's the drone. Hope the volume's okay on this. So I'm just going to play these octaves. In tune on those. I actually, this is the second take of this video. The first one I warmed up and I was pretty out of tune because I hadn't adjusted. So what usually happens with my students that I see doing this exercise is that high C can be really flat or sharp and not in tune with those lower notes of C. So if you're really flat on that note, let me give a demonstration of a flat and sharp note. So this is going to be, I'll do a flat one and then a sharp one. So that's a flat high C. It's a little bit of a sharp high C. I'm biting there. So if you're dropping your tongue too far in the back, then you're going to be getting that flat sound, or you're not supporting it enough with your air. And then if you're really, actually goes into tip 3, but if you're really biting, if you're really trying to squeeze to get that note out, you're usually going to be pretty sharp. So I really like tuning with the drone. So going along with that, the third tip for playing in tune is just to make sure, take note of your embouchure and make sure that you're not too loose or too tight. Usually I see a lot of students biting, and that can really make the sound constrained and thin, and also affect the pitch as well, usually making it sharp. So those are 3 things to think about for tuning: your tongue position, tuning with the drone to really practice hearing your pitch in different registers, and also just checking your embouchure, making sure you're not biting or being too loose. So if you need help with your intonation or found this helpful, I am hosting a free 2-day intonation bootcamp class with my co-founder of Virtual Woodwind Academy, Amanda Dame. We're also going to have our oboe faculty, Casey Carney, there, and it's a free 2-day workshop, May 29th and 30th on Zoom. Perfect for intermediate or late beginner adult woodwind players looking for specific tips with their intonation. We're going to be having a group class on the 29th, and then on the 30th we're going to be breaking into instrument specific sectionals. So you're basically going to be getting a free group clarinet lesson from me on intonation. We're also going to talk more about reeds, and you'll just get to ask any intonation questions you have as well. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you at the class. I'll put the sign up link down below this video, and thanks for watching.